You can't talk about rally in America without talking about the Ford Focus. It's more than a car. It's a symbol of an era when rally went from niche motorsport to something millions watched, played, and fell in love with. But how did a humble compact hatchback become the rally icon for a whole country? Let's start in the late 1990s. Ford was deep into the World Rally Championship, and the Escort was getting long in the tooth. They needed a new weapon. Enter the Ford Focus, launched in Europe in 1998 as a practical, everyday car. But under the skin, Ford saw something special. The rally version of the Focus was born quickly. It debuted in WRC in 1999, built by the M Sport team led by Malcolm Wilson. The car was based on the first-generation Focus hatchback, but stripped, tuned, and transformed into a rally beast. It was light, agile, and featured Ford's trusty 2-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine. Four-wheel drive came standard on the rally car, making it competitive on all surfaces. The big breakthrough came in 2000 when the Focus WRC scored its first manufacturer's victory at the Swedish Rally. That was a statement. This car wasn't just a contender, it was a champion in the making. At the same time, the Focus gained attention in America. Rally wasn't as mainstream here, but that was about to change. Colin McRae's move to the Focus in 1999 was a game-changer. McRae was a huge name after his 1995 WRC title with Subaru, and when he jumped to Ford, fans took notice. Watching McRae push the Focus through brutal gravel, mud, and snow on international stages was a masterclass in rally driving, and it introduced the car to American audiences hungry for sideways action. Ford continued to develop the Focus through 2001 and 2002, making it one of the most competitive cars of the era. It helped Ford win the manufacturer's championship in 2006, cementing the Focus's legacy in rally history. Meanwhile, across the pond, rally culture in the US was bubbling up. The SCCA Pro Rally Championship was growing, and later, Rally America brought even more attention. Privateers and amateurs started to build Focus-based rally cars. Why? Because the platform was affordable, reliable, and versatile. The parts were relatively easy to source, and the aftermarket support exploded. Suddenly, the Focus was everywhere, from small local rallies to big national events. Before we move on, if you love hearing stories about legendary rally cars like this, hit subscribe. We've got plenty more videos coming, keeping the rally spirit alive. Then came the 2000s rallycross and extreme motorsport explosion in America, where the Focus found a second life. Ken Block, one of the most famous rally drivers and stunt drivers, began campaigning heavily modified Focus rally cars from 2010 onward. His Gymkhana videos were viral sensations, and they brought the Focus to a whole new generation of fans. The car was wild, aggressive, and unmistakable. Ken Block's Focus RS-RX cars were absolute monsters, packing over 600 horsepower and lightning-fast AWD systems. They sounded vicious, looked insane, and could dance circles around anything on dirt or tarmac. These cars weren't just rally machines, they were cultural icons, bridging the gap between rally sport and popular entertainment. The Ford Focus also starred in the X Games rally events in the early 2000s, driven by stars like Tanner Faust and Travis Pastrana. Those events introduced rally to massive TV audiences in the US. The Focus was often the car to beat, fast, nimble, and aggressive. That era cemented the Focus's reputation as America's rally car. While Europe had the Subaru Impreza and Mitsubishi Evo battles, the Focus stood apart as the car of choice for many American fans and drivers. Its success was part engineering, part marketing, and part timing. It helped that the Focus was a street car too. The Focus SVT and later RS models sold in the US gave everyday drivers a taste of rally heritage. They offered turbocharged engines, sport-tuned suspensions, and aggressive looks. For many, buying a Focus was buying a connection to the rally world. From a sound perspective, the Focus was a bit different from the iconic boxer rumble of the Subaru or the scream of the Mitsubishi. The Focus's turbocharged inline-4 had a high-pitched, raspy wail under full boost that was addictive. Add to that the distinctive turbo spool, the backfires on deceleration, and the bark of the exhaust, and you had a rally soundtrack that stuck in your head long after the car was gone. The Focus also bridged eras. It was a WRC car in the early 2000s, then a dominant platform for American rallycross and extreme rally drivers later in the decade. Its evolution showed how a solid chassis and good engineering could be adapted and modified to suit many disciplines. Of course, no car is perfect. Some fans lament the Focus's complexity compared to simpler, older RWD rally cars. It was electronically sophisticated, heavily reliant on modern tech, and had a learning curve for privateers. But that complexity was also part of its charm, representing a new age of rally where speed and precision engineering mattered as much as raw bravery. In recent years, the Ford Focus has slowly faded from the top rally scene, replaced by newer cars and technologies, but the nostalgia remains strong. Historic rally events often feature old Focus WRC cars, and private teams keep building Focus-based machines because of their legendary status. If you're a fan of rally in America, chances are the Ford Focus was part of your journey. Maybe you remember watching McRae tear up the stages, or Ken Block's wild Gymkhana runs, or the Focus battling it out at X Games Rallycross. Whatever it was, the Focus brought rally to life for millions of Americans. The Ford Focus's legacy in American rally isn't just about wins or championships, it's about culture. It was the car that brought rally from obscure stages to living rooms across the country. It sparked dreams for countless young drivers and fans. It defined what rally could be in the US. It took a practical hatchback and turned it into a rally legend. And its story isn't over. The Focus continues to inspire builders, racers, and fans every day. From local dirt roads to national championships, its roar still echoes in American rally history. So next time you hear that turbo whistle, that turbo flutter, or see the distinctive Focus livery, remember this: you're hearing a piece of America's rally soul. Thanks for watching. If you want more rally history without the fluff, hit that like button and subscribe. Ooh, and drop a comment. What's your favorite Focus rally moment? Gymkhana, WRC, X Games, or something else? Catch you next time.